In this video, we're going to be looking at the sort and filter. So let's go get some data in a worksheet here. Here we have a table with our employees, their first name, last name, area code, phone number, office ID, date of birth, employment status, hire date. Sorting and filtering is a really quick way to get to the data that you're looking for. And when you have a table set up, you have these little drop-down filters, but even if you just have a range here, you can use these tools up here. So the quickest way to do it is to just select into a cell and a column within the cell or in the heading, and you just go up to here and you can sort A to Z or lowest to highest, which is how it's already sorted. And notice there's a little arrow now that appears that shows that this is being sorted. Or we can sort Z to A or highest to lowest. And when we do that, you'll see that all of our listings flip upside down, starting with the highest employee number and going down. Okay? If you're finished with that and you want to go back to normal or get rid of those filters, you can go clear and that will clear it. But you notice it didn't reset it, so that 1 is at the top. Okay? So if we want to reset it, then we'd have to resort it A to Z and then clear the filter. So that's the simple way. You can also sort here, and this allows us to put in multiple criteria for multiple different columns. So for example, let's say first we want to sort people by their office ID number. So we put all the offices together. We'd go to sort by, we click on office ID number. We're going to sort by values. You also have some other choices here, but we're going to sort by values. And then we're going to go smallest to largest. And first let's just click OK so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so you see now there's a little up arrow in the office ID dropdown because it's sorting from lowest to highest in the offices there, okay? Now we could go back into our sort and we could add a level. We could go by last name, do it by values, and A to Z again, and click OK. And actually you'll see that nothing changed. So let's go ahead and do a different sort. We'll go ahead and remove this level. We'll add a new level. Let's sort them according to whether they're part-time or full-time. So in our Office ID 3, we'll put the full-time people first and the part-time people second, okay? So we'll go to employee status, sort by values, sort A to Z because it's going to put the F before the T. Click OK. And now you'll see we have some more organization over here. So in the 3s here, you have all the full-time people first and then the part-time. And in the 4s, same thing, full-time, full-time, part-time, part-time. So that's how you can sort using multiple criteria in a table or range like this. Let's look at filters. With this button you can toggle the filters on or off. And of course when you click on the drop down here, you have options to filter here. Now the cool thing about filters is that you can actually remove things from the list depending on what you remove. So let's take another quick look at our list. So let's stick with our part-time, full-time here. Let's say we only want to see the people who are part-time in our table. So we go to the drop-down on the employee status. And you can see we have the choice of select all, which is selected right now, or we can deselect all. We can just select part-time, which is what we want, just part-time people. And we go ahead and click OK. And you see that it removes all the full-time people. Okay? You notice now it has this little funnel up here which is showing that it's being filtered. Okay? We could go to change that to full-time people only. Click OK. And now it's filtering out all the part-time people. Okay, if you want to get rid of those filters and sorts, you just go clear, and that's going to clear all your filters and sorts and put you back to normal. But you'll notice it still left it sorted in chronological order according to the Office ID because that's the last sort that we did. And then you also have the option of advanced sorting, which we're not going to get into for this lecture, but advanced sorting allows you to just basically add in more criteria. You can filter with and or criteria and just dig even deeper into your data.